we read every night. But it's like, it's picking up.
It's picking up.
The pace is moving. This is the part.
Let's change books tonight. Let's do something different.
I don't think so. How many chapters are in this book?
Do you want me to do what I did with Fourth Wing? Lie to you?
Because you lie.
I did. Yeah, 46. So
Dude, that was so messed up on Fourth Wing. Because I was like, okay, I'll find out one more. I'll get a little more info. And then it just immediately went to acknowledgements. And I was like, it's a joke. All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Okay, Melissa.
What's up?
Okay, I know what's going on here. I've done this song and dance before, right? Me and Rebecca were doing this. This is the part where, like, everything.
You know, okay. I will give it this. Sarah is a little bit more chillax. Like, this isn't going to be as bad.
I don't believe this is her. You know why I know this? The pacing's changing. This is her winding up for. She's got something big planned. Because think about it. We were with Tamlin for like 20 chapters, and it was like, you know, we were like looking at flowers, we were painting. He's in the caves at Farmer Tamlin's doing this. It was like the same thing over and over. And now the speed's changing because we were at home with our, if you want to call it a family, we were there. Sure. And then I was like, it's going to take us a couple chapters to get to Tamlin's. It took like 2 paragraphs. We're moving. And when that starts happening, that's when everything starts to catch on fire.
It's going to be good. Just calm.
But I'm trying, but these are my favorite. And this, I'm not going into this like broken, like with Onyx Storm. There's more books. So I know when I close this one, when we finally get to 100%, I can just put on another one. Like there's hope again until I run out of books. Then the hope's gone. Okay, I'm ready. It's speeding up. Let's do it. Unarmed. Oh, I gotta say though, she's like, I wouldn't be arriving unarmed to my death. She's gonna get some butter. If it's another butter, I mean, she's got to know that's not not a fairy's weakness. We know it's the ash arrows, and she's still like so partial to these butter knives. But maybe there's one fairy that like, oh, not the butter knives. Maybe one of them, it puts him down. Okay, no ash arrows. I feel like if we could find some ash, we could be in business. Oh, okay. I love it because she's bringing it up again, and it's okay. So Alice is like, they're trying to get what food, like little things she get, and then she's like, remember, she's like, stay with the High Lord, the Cyril had said. Yes, he did. And now we're going to go see all of them. We're going to be staying with all of them. Okay. Stay with them.
This is going to be so
No. Like... See, she's turning. She's not listening to the Cyril. The Cyril says, and it's like italicized.
Why do you think that she's going on some sort of like dating show?
Low key, when she gets under the mountain, I almost hope Amarantha is like, kind of like a Drew Carey, and she's on like a game show, like Whose Lines Anyways, and it's like got all of our favorite. Because the thing is,
High Lord, shall you pick?
Yeah. The Cyril said, stay with the High Lord, but she's adding her own stuff.
Sure.
And then she says, stay with him, fall in love with him, and all would be righted. He didn't say any of that. This is what she's wanting. And so that's why I'm like, I feel like the Cyril is kind of like a little tricky. And I do feel like the Cyril got caught super easy. I think he's like almost like breadcrumbing her, like for the right moment. Okay, if I had stayed, if I had admitted what I had felt, none of this would have happened. Oh, that's true too. Okay, it's pressed on. Okay, Alice is done with her. She's hand delivering her because she could have just said I love you, and Alice is like, you idiot, and she's like, I'll bring you. No problem. Let's go. So they're like booking it. She's like, let me bring you to Amarantha. Oh, interesting. All dark, miserable roads lead to under the mountain. She pointed to a cave. Oh, I got PTSD from these caves. Okay. She said it's an ancient shortcut, once considered to be sacred, but no more. I feel like that's important. So wherever this cave is, it was a sacred shortcut. This was the cave Lucian had ordered the Adder not to use that day. Interesting. This was the cave Lucian had ordered the Adder not to use that day. Okay, there's more to that. Okay. I'm trying to master my trembling. I love Tamlin. And I'll go to the ends of the earth to make it right. To say, oh, goodness, she's got it. Melissa, she's got it bad. Okay, but Amarantha was worse than the Adder. She said, I will free him. Alice is like, you'll be lucky if she gives you a clean death. Alice is done with her. I think Alice is like, you know what? See ya, dude. She was just dropping her off. Okay, okay, wait, hang on. Maybe not. Alice is saying a few rules. A few rules to remember, girl. The darkness reeked from its mouth, poison and fresh night air. Don't drink the wine. Well, we made that mistake before. Okay, okay, I'm trying. Okay, her rules. Don't drink the wine. It's not what we had on this, and will do more harm than good. Don't make. Okay, so don't drink the wine. Don't make deals unless your life depends on it. And even then, consider if it's worth it. And most of all, don't trust a soul in there, not even your Tamlin. Well, that one I can get on board with. But I got a feeling, I feel like, no, we're not going to drink. We got to stay focused. But we might have to, like, make some deals. Willing and dealing might get us out of this because she can't fight them. But yeah, don't trust Tamlin. Check. We got it. Your senses are your greatest enemies. They will be waiting to betray you. I felt the urge to touch one of my daggers. I'm not another. Do you have a plan? No. Okay. Here we go. There was one part of the curse. One part we can't tell you. Even so, there's more. Even now, my bones are crying out just for the mentioning of it. One part you have to figure out on your own. One part she still doesn't want you to know. If I can't say it. So there is hope then, because she could talk about all the other stuff, but there's a portion that she can't talk about. So that means there's a loophole or something to it, because if she can't say it, then she's still binded by magic that she still doesn't want to. But keep your ears open. Okay, that's important. That's her, because she's stuttering over. She's saying keep. So she's saying, so whatever it is that is the loophole, she's like, keep your ears open. I almost wonder if it's something that she'll be able to hear. So okay, keep your ears open. I think that's her like giving us a hint. Okay, Alice. You know, we didn't always get along. She had amazing molten chocolate, but I feel like there's a level of like, even though she doesn't like humans, she brought us there, and I feel like there's a little bit of a level of respect. Even though she's like, she's dumb, she's gonna, this ain't gonna go well. But I do feel like it's a level of respect. She's trying to do it. Mm-hmm. I touched her arm. I will thank you for bringing me. It's a rare day indeed when someone thanks you for bringing them to their death. Okay, well. Okay, once you retrieve them, if you and your nephews need somewhere to flee, cross the wall, go to my family's house. I told her the location. Ask for Nesta, my eldest sister. She knows who you are, knows everything. She'll shelter you in any way she can. Nesta would do it too. I don't know if I'm wanting this redemption, Melissa. There's one good deed doesn't make up a lifetime of ugly. I don't know. Stay alive, she said. I walked into the cave. So the last thing she looks at is the night sky, and then she looks at the deep green of the hills, the color of Tamlin's eyes. Okay, the only sound, my shallow breath. And I'm like, I feel like she conflicted with the whole Reese thing too, because I'm like, she looked at the night sky, and he's from the night court, and then we've got Tamlin. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to turn into like a love triangle. I mean, we got to stay alive first, but if we can get through that. Okay, here we go. This is Melissa. We're trucking. We're moving. Okay, I kept close to the wall and my hands. Oh wow, we're already running into people. Okay. I don't know. Again, it's like, maybe it's because I want it, Melissa. Maybe I want it because it's stuff like. She's going through there and she's like, I lingered in the shadows, my heart wild in my chest. But part of me is like, whenever I see that, she talks a lot about her heart and her chest whenever she's talking about shadows. The crack in the cave wall was just large enough for one person to squeeze through, so jagged and rough that it was always. I glanced at the dark to reveal no tracks. Oh no, let's see. I risked a glance around the corner and almost sobbed in frustration. Another hallway carved out of the mountains. No shadowy spots for concealment. But the halls were silent. The voices I'd heard earlier were gone. I heard anyone sprint back to the cave now. Uh-oh. Okay. Long bony fingers wrapped around my arm. A leathery gray face coming at you, and silver fangs. Hello, it hissed. What's something like you doing here? I knew the voice. The adder. I feel like we weren't in there very long. We got captured by, so far, probably the worst thing we could be captured by. We're not off to a good start. And I'm stressed because it's going so fast that I'm wondering, like, the further we go, the bigger the cliff is, right?
Continue on.
Okay, we gotta keep going. I gotta know.